Goose Gossage, a titan of Major League Baseball, etched his name in the sport's history with a dominance that still resonates today. The instantly recognizable fireball-throwing right-hander, armed with an explosive fastball and an iconic mustache, unleashed a reign of terror on opposing batters for over 2 decades. Gossage's career spanned from the late 70s to the early 90s, leaving a unique imprint on Major League Baseball. His toughness and grit were unmatched, earning him the nickname Goose for his loose, free-spirited demeanor off the mound and a relentless, fierce presence on it. Gossage was a one-of-a-kind player and a crucial force in the evolution of bullpen usage. Let's explore how Goose Gossage, with his blazing fastball and unyielding spirit, became a symbol of baseball dominance. Goose's early years in professional baseball were marked by perseverance and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Drafted by the Chicago White Sox in 1970, he embarked on a journey through the minor leagues, paying his dues and refining his craft. The road to the big leagues was fraught with challenges, but Gossage's determination and raw talent set him apart. His minor league stints with affiliates like Appleton and Des Moines showcased a pitcher who was not only learning the ropes, but also developing the signature ferocity that would make him a feared opponent in the years to come. The minor leagues were a testing ground for Gossage's arsenal. A blazing fastball that seemed to defy the laws of physics, and a slider that left batters bewildered. The breakthrough came in 1972 when Gossage earned his spot in the White Sox bullpen. The call-up to the majors was a dream realized for the young fireballer, but it marked only the beginning of his ascent. His rookie season provided glimpses of the brilliance that lay ahead, with Gossage showcasing his ability to blow away hitters with sheer velocity. His distinctive windmill windup became a symbol of impending doom for batters who knew they were about to face a pitcher who threw gas. The numbers began to speak for themselves, and by 1975, Gossage had notched his first All-Star selection. A trade in 1976 sent him to the Pittsburgh Pirates, marking a turning point that would elevate him to the status of a true baseball icon. In Pittsburgh, Gossage continued to refine his craft, and his reputation as a dominant reliever solidified. The Pirates' decision to deploy him primarily as a closer was a masterstroke, unleashing Gossage's full potential in short, high-leverage situations. The baseball world took notice as he led the National League in saves in 1977, earning his second All-Star nod in the process. However, it was his stint with the New York Yankees that would etch Goose Gossage's name in baseball lore. Gossage's arrival in the Bronx in 1978 marked a turning point for both the player and the franchise. Signed as a free agent, he brought with him a fiery demeanor, a devastating fastball, and a hunger for victory that perfectly aligned with the Yankees' pursuit of greatness. The '78 season would become a defining chapter in both Gossage's career and Yankees history. As the Yankees marched toward the postseason, Gossage's role as the team's closer became increasingly pivotal. The electrifying atmosphere of Yankee Stadium was a perfect stage for his high-stakes performances. His fiery intensity on the mound became a symbol of impending victory for the Bronx faithful. The 1978 World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers showcased Gossage at his absolute best. In a series that went the distance, Gossage's clutch performances in critical moments earned him the respect and admiration of Yankee fans. His mastery of the Dodgers lineup, combined with his ability to handle the pressure of the grandest stage, solidified his place in Yankees lore. The defining moment of that series came in Game 4, a pivotal matchup where Gossage's arm and resolve were put to the ultimate test. With the score tied, Gossage entered the game in the 9th inning to face the heart of the Dodgers lineup. In a high-wire act of tension and drama, he delivered a performance for the ages, securing the victory and setting the stage for the Yankees' eventual triumph in Game 6. Beyond the statistics and accolades, Gossage's impact in the Yankees clubhouse was immeasurable. His leadership and veteran presence provided a stabilizing force for a team navigating the pressures of championship aspirations. Teammates revered him not just for his on-field heroics, but also for the mentorship and camaraderie he brought to the squad. Gossage's tenure with the Yankees extended beyond the '78 championship season. In his 6 seasons with the team, he continued to be a linchpin of their success. The 1981 season, despite being shortened by a player's strike, showcased Gossage's consistency and reliability. He earned his 4th All-Star selection and played a crucial role in the Yankees' journey to another pennant. Gossage's time with the Yankees concluded in 1983, but his legacy endured. His contributions earned him a spot in Monument Park, a tribute to the lasting impact he had on the franchise. The memories of his dominant performances and the championships he helped secure are etched into the collective consciousness of Yankees fans, a reminder of a golden era in the team's storied history. Leaving the iconic pinstripes behind in 1983, Gossage embarked on a new chapter, signaling that his legendary career was far from over. Gossage's post-Yankees years saw him don the uniforms of various teams, with each stop adding to his baseball legacy. The San Diego Padres became his next destination in 1984, where he seamlessly transitioned into the role of the team's closer. Despite the change in scenery, Gossage's dominance on the mound remained a constant. His impact was immediate, earning him an All-Star nod in his first season with the Padres and helping the team secure a National League pennant. Gossage's journey took him to the Chicago Cubs in 1988, where he continued to add to his storied career. Despite being in the twilight of his playing days, he showed that his competitive fire still burned brightly. His veteran presence in the bullpen provided a stabilizing force for the Cubs, and his performances earned him an 8th All-Star selection, an impressive feat for a player well into his late 30s. Goose's resilience and adaptability were perhaps most evident during his time with the Texas Rangers in 1991. As a 40-something pitcher, he defied conventional wisdom, proving that age was no match for his skill and determination. The Rangers, recognizing the value of his experience, leaned on Gossage not just as a pitcher, but as a mentor for the younger members of the team. The final chapters of Gossage's playing career unfolded with the Seattle Mariners in 1994. While his time in Seattle was brief, it exemplified his enduring love for the game. The veteran pitcher, now in his early 40s, continued to compete with a passion that belied his age. The camaraderie he built with teammates and the respect he garnered from opponents highlighted the lasting impact he had on the sport. As you would expect from such a long career, Gossage piled up impressive statistics and individual accolades. A closer in an era when the role was still evolving, Gossage redefined the expectations for late-inning relievers. His 310 career saves place him among the elite closers in baseball history. He pitched in over 1,000 games, notching 1,502 strikeouts, led the league in saves 3 times in 1975, 1978, and 1980. Goose was also a 9-time All-Star and pitched in 3 different World Series. However, perhaps his biggest impact was how relievers were used in baseball. His influence on the closer position was revolutionary, transforming it from a traditional role into a dynamic force that could alter the course of a game. When he burst onto the scene in the early 1970s, the idea of a specialized reliever designated to finish games was still taking shape. Gossage not only embraced this evolving role, but elevated it to an art form. Before the advent of the one-inning closer, relievers often pitched multiple innings and were not confined to the strict usage pattern seen today. Gossage's arrival marked a shift in this paradigm. While he certainly had the stamina to pitch multiple innings if needed, his deployment as a one-inning closer became a strategic masterstroke that laid the foundation for the modern bullpen structure. Gossage's success paved the way for future closers who would follow in his formidable footsteps, from Dennis Eckersley to Mariano Rivera. As fans witness today's closers slamming the door on opponents, it's crucial to recognize Goose Gossage as the trailblazer who paved the way. His impact on the closer position is an enduring part of baseball's evolution, and his contributions continue to shape the way teams approach bullpen management. The culmination of Gossage's baseball journey came with his induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2008. The honor was a fitting recognition of a career that transcended eras, making a clear impact on the sport. The bronze plaque immortalized not just the numbers, but the spirit of a pitcher who embodied the essence of baseball in its purest form. As fans reflect on Goose Gossage's career, they celebrate not just a player, but a symbol of baseball excellence. His signature look, fiery competitiveness, and unwavering commitment to the game make him a timeless figure in the hearts of baseball enthusiasts. Beyond the mound, Gossage's post-baseball contributions solidify his status as a revered ambassador for the sport, ensuring that his legacy endures for generations of fans and players alike.